In July 2008, a shocking incident unfolded in Dublin's Kilmore neighbourhood, marking a tumultuous period in the city's criminal underworld. Anthony Foster, with a history of cannabis offences, left Cromcastle Court to meet his partner and collect their children from daycare. Unaware of the danger, Foster was ambushed by a concealed assailant as he descended the stairs. The attacker fired a lethal shot at Foster's face, killing him instantly. This act of violence at 1:45 in the afternoon turned a routine family errand into a horrific crime scene. The brazen daylight attack in a residential area shocked the community and escalated Dublin's gangland conflicts. Investigators soon focused on David "Babyface" Lindsay, a major figure in the city's drug trade since the 1990s. His involvement in Foster's murder marked a critical misstep, triggering events that would reshape Dublin's organised crime landscape. Authorities revealed that Lindsay meticulously planned Foster's attack, enlisting Griffin, known for armed robbery, who received substantial compensation for securing a motorcycle as the escape vehicle. This planning underscored Lindsay's serious intent and resources. Law enforcement swiftly apprehended Griffin after Foster's death, but an unexpected twist embarrassed the police. Griffin escaped custody by exploiting a defect in his cell's lock, leaving authorities in disbelief and under public scrutiny. This incident highlighted organised crime's reach and law enforcement vulnerabilities. Anthony Foster's calculated murder stemmed from a bitter conflict between David Lindsay and former ally Michael the Panda Kelly in North Dublin. By 2008, Lindsay and Kelly's relationship had soured over a substantial drug-related debt, with Kelly reportedly owing Lindsay millions. Once trusted, Kelly had become a rival, prompting Lindsay to target Foster, who had close ties to Kelly. Lindsay intended Foster's murder as a stark warning to Kelly, aiming to reassert his dominance in the criminal hierarchy. Let's delve into it. Lindsay's calculated move proved to be a critical misstep, as Foster's murder incited a furious response from Kelly. Dublin's criminal landscape was soon engulfed in a storm of vengeance and brutality with unforeseen consequences. Michael Kelly, residing on Swan's Nest Road in Kilbarrack, had a lengthy criminal record, including 15 convictions and a notable 1998 ecstasy possession case with a suspended sentence. Over time, Kelly's influence grew, making him a dominant force in North Dublin's drug trade, especially in the Coolock area. Kelly reportedly accumulated millions of euros from his extensive illegal activities. His rise was bolstered by a connection to major drug supplier Christy Kinahan, which expanded his operations and profits, placing Kelly at the center of an international drug trafficking network. Kelly's criminal activities extended beyond drug trafficking. He gained a fearsome reputation linked to multiple homicides, with reports suggesting involvement in at least 6 murder cases. His wealth, territorial control, and alleged extreme violence made him one of the most feared figures in Ireland's criminal landscape. In response to Foster's murder, Kelly recruited Eric "Lucky" Wilson to eliminate Lindsay and his associate, Alan Napper. Wilson, with a history of violent crime, had previously been contracted by Lindsay to kill Kelly over a drug debt, demanding a kilogram of cocaine as payment. Known as Ireland's most prolific contract killer, Wilson took on the task of revenge. Less than a week after Foster's murder, Kelly orchestrated a complex deception leading to the swift and violent deaths of Lindsay and Napper. This act of vengeance sent ripples of fear through Dublin's criminal networks, marking a particularly dark period in the city's underworld history. Lindsay and Napper were last seen in County Kildare, intending to travel to Northern Ireland. Unaware, they walked into a trap set by Kelly, who had lured them with the promise of settling their financial dispute. Instead of resolving matters, Kelly directed them to a rural property in County Down, where Wilson awaited. Investigations revealed that Lindsay and Napper suffered severe physical abuse before their deaths. The PSNI found traces of Lindsay's blood at the scene, offering a glimpse into their final moments, but their remains were never found, Investigators and criminal circles believe the two men were killed and dismembered to facilitate disposal, with their remains likely discarded in the Irish Sea. This method of erasing all physical evidence became associated with Eric Wilson's modus operandi, adding to his fearsome reputation. Kelly's brutal retaliation sent a wave of fear through Dublin's criminal circles, solidifying his ruthless reputation. This was further cemented by his alleged connection to another high-profile killing in April 2008, where Anthony Russell, a man with an extensive criminal history, was fatally shot while socializing at the Ardley Inn. Known for drug distribution and armed robbery, Anthony Russell was part of Christy Griffin's criminal organization based in Sheriff Street, Dublin's north inner city. The gang engaged in drug trafficking, armed robberies, and truck hijackings, often targeting Dublin Port. Their reported association with the Dublin-based Provisional IRA added to their notoriety. Russell's murder, following closely after Lindsay and Napper's disappearance, heightened tension and violence in Dublin's underworld. These events underscored the intricate criminal alliances, rivalries, and brutal methods used to assert dominance within these networks. Kelly's alleged involvement in these high-profile murders solidified his reputation as a formidable figure in Ireland's criminal world, striking fear among both rivals and associates. In September 2010, another violent incident linked to Kelly's organization occurred when Sean Winters, a local drug dealer, was fatally shot in Portmarnock. Winters, previously associated with Lindsay and Napper, had reportedly become a concern due to his increasingly erratic criminal behavior. Authorities gathered intelligence suggesting Kelly's gang outsourced Winters' murder to a local group affiliated with the real IRA. This collaboration highlighted the intricate and interconnected nature of criminal factions operating in and around Dublin at that time. During this turbulent time, Michael Kelly faced constant threats to his life, prompting him to adopt a nomadic lifestyle. He moved between coastal regions in Spain and urban centers in the Netherlands, amid reports of a contract on his life. Law enforcement warnings pushed Kelly to seek safety in continental Europe. Despite being a father of three, Kelly chose to stay away from Ireland for his safety. Abroad, he reportedly formed new alliances with international drug trafficking groups, gaining a reputation in local criminal circles as a key facilitator. Rumors swirled about his role in coordinating large-scale drug shipments linked to Christy Kinahan's extensive supplier network. In the summer of 2011, Kelly returned to Ireland for the birth of his child, a rare visit that would prove fateful. On a September afternoon around 1 p.m., Kelly left his girlfriend's apartment on Marsfield Avenue in Clongriffin, a northern Dublin suburb. As he walked towards a friend's parked car, a silver Saab suddenly pulled out from nearby. Sensing danger, Kelly tried to escape, but was unable to evade the assailants. They opened fire from the Saab, using what appeared to be an AK-47 style rifle. The gunfire shattered the quiet afternoon, hitting Kelly with 14 bullets. After the initial shots, two attackers got out of the vehicle, approached Kelly, and fired several more rounds at close range, showing no mercy in the brutal assault. The assailants returned to their vehicle and callously drove over Kelly's bullet-riddled body before fleeing. Despite his severe injuries, Kelly managed to briefly call out his girlfriend's name. When law enforcement arrived, Kelly was found face down among scattered banknotes, having succumbed to his wounds, a grim scene marking the violent end of one of Ireland's most infamous criminals. The getaway vehicle, undamaged, was located a short distance from the scene, approximately a 10-minute drive away. Inside its trunk, investigators discovered the discarded weapons used in the attack, crucial evidence for the case. Michael Kelly's violent death signaled the conclusion of his notorious career in Dublin's underworld, shocking the city and prompting concerns about potential repercussions. Kelly's assassination was deemed the most significant in Ireland's Gangland history since Eamon the Don Dunn's killing the previous year. The attendance of several prominent underworld figures at Kelly's funeral, including Fat Freddie Thompson, underscored his high standing in the criminal hierarchy. Before his death, Kelly faced mounting pressure from law enforcement. the Criminal Assets Bureau took action, obtaining permission to sell 2 vehicles and a property linked to his illicit activities. Following Kelly's violent end, his personal life remained newsworthy. His widow, Caoimhe Robinson, later married Daniel Kinahan, another influential figure in organized crime. Their lavish wedding in Dubai in summer 2017 highlighted the interconnectedness of these criminal networks. The investigation into Kelly's murder pointed towards Alan Ryan, a senior member of the Real IRA in Dublin, as the likely mastermind. Reports suggested that Kelly had refused financial demands from Ryan and his associates, potentially leading to the fatal confrontation. Ryan's rapid rise within the Real IRA was notable, but his own story ended tragically when he became a victim of a similar style of attack in 2012, highlighting the cyclical nature of gang conflicts. What are your thoughts on today's topic? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel if you'd like to see our next videos.